Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have the official reveal of Series 5 on the Instagram account of Rainbow High. So not too long ago now, the official Instagram account of Rainbow High posted this first picture of one of the new characters in Rainbow High's Series 5. The caption reads, "Starting February the bright way with Michelle St. Charles shining on the inside and out. New Rainbow High Spring 23 line coming soon." So not too much is revealed of, the characters or even of Michelle. All they say is starting February, the bright way with Michelle St. Charles. Like, what does that even mean? Like, the bright way? She's bright? What do you, what does that mean? That sounds almost like a podcast, or like she's part of a project and she's like with Michelle St. Charles. Like, okay, like what? But this aligns with the release date that we saw on the Target system of February the 26th. So definitely they're going to come out then, and maybe even earlier. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for any early, releases. I can't believe that they're coming out already, and it's not because of the leaks. It's because Rainbow High just they were going to release them all the time, all along. They were going to release them on February, so that didn't change. I mean, maybe they saw the leaks and they were like, okay, maybe like let's speed this up and like just post the first picture because people already know what they're gonna look like. I don't know, but that's very soon, because like Series 4 came out in the summer, with that event. So this them releasing these dolls already, I feel like maybe this is not the core release. And I mean, we do know that there, like, nowhere in the boxes is it labeled like Series 5. So no, it's not like it is specifically labeled that these are the next core release. They could just be part of like a runway show, which does seem to be a theme with Shadow High Series 2 and now this new Series 5 quote. So that seems to be the theme, but there's no title, so I don't know. It could be, they could be Series 5, they could not be Series 5. If they're not Series 5, then when is Series 5 coming out? And I feel like themselves not referring to this next collection as Series 5 kind of like gives it away, because at the end they just say the new Spring 23 line, just a new spring of this year line. It's just, she's part of it, and that's what they're releasing. But they didn't call it Series 5, so I guess it's not Series 5. Then what is this line called? They didn't even give it a specific name. So this is still like a big mystery. Like, yes, we've seen the dolls, we know when they're going to come out. But we still have yet to actually know what this series is about. Obviously runway and fashion, but like, what does it have to do with the story? What does it have to do with the characters? Why is Aiden here? Like, what is the commercial about? Like, why are Shadow High and Rainbow High, suddenly besties? Like, what is, and so there's a lot of questions up in the air, and this really doesn't feel like Series 5. I mean, we call it Series 5 because it is Series 5 to us, but like, if they in the caption just refer to like spring of this year line, like, then it's obviously not Series 5, because I think in past posts, they've officially, labeled the dolls part of each series, even Series 4. So it's always been clear, there's always been a clear, assortment of what dolls are part of this, of which line. But here it's kind of missing, and it's just kind of like, okay, we're just kind of making up our own minds, and now it's Series 5 because we don't know any better, right? But moving on, I don't want to just talk about the caption for this whole video. We got to talk about this picture, this beautiful picture of Michelle, and she just looks fabulous, and the colors are so bright. The background, I love the contrast between like the pink and orange. I'm a sucker for pink and orange. I know people don't like that combination. I personally love it. I think it's like two warm colors just together, and it's just like such a nice vibe. So them using both purple, pink, orange, blue, green, like a lot of chromatic colors in the background. I love that. And then of course, the center of attention, Michelle. I love her hairstyle. She is giving all she can, and she's serving it. The hairstyle looks really nice here. Obviously it's slicked back, it has a little flip, which I love. It's definitely giving me retro vibes, but like mixed with futuristic vibes. It's very unique. And then she has these hair clips on either side of her hair, of her head, and the the baby hairs are molded on, they're painted, and they look really nice. And she's wearing her sunglasses, which they are recolors of, I believe, Margot's sunglasses from Pacific Coast High. So yes, for the most part, these sunglasses in this line are, you know, recolors. They're not new molds. I don't believe. I think all of them are just recolors. Yeah. So that's unfortunate, but I do think it just fits them. It fits her perfectly with the silver R on each side, and the shape of it. It just suits her eye mold shape as well. And she's wearing the AirPods, the little earbuds. It's so cool. She's not wearing her earrings. She switched them out to listen to music. That's so awesome. And then her lipstick is just a bright orange, and I love it. I think, yeah, she is gonna look so great once you style her. And she looks, I mean, obviously she looks great in this picture because they knew they were going to post it, but I think she really does shine more once you put her next to vibrant colors and once you really style that hair. And even though the hair, you know, could have looked even better with an afro, I really don't understand why. You know, we've had, again, it's not official if this is like series 5 core, but you know, the past core series, we've never had any textured hair. We've only gotten textured hair with Vanessa, Finn, Junior High, Crystal, and most recently with Monique. Those are the only 4 characters that have gotten textured hair, and they're all not part of the core series of Rainbow High waves. So that kind of tells you a little bit about the, you know, diversity and inclusivity, you know, point. So it would have been perfect if she had an afro or even just some braids or like, I don't know, anything. Give us anything, MGA. We're waiting desperately. It doesn't look good that only 4 dolls have textured hair. It's not good. But I mean, at least, you know, if they have to give her like straight hair, at least she has shorter hair, which is also a new style. And it looks cute. It looks cute. Like, you know, it's not horrible, but, you know, would an afro have been better? Maybe, yes, perhaps, probably, definitely. Who are we kidding? Totally, it would. Moving on to her outfit, the top portion, the jacket, as I think we've all been wondering, is this the same material that they used for Amaya Series 1? Because she also had a very similar looking jacket that was translucent, had a vinyl texture, and it does seem to look the same way. But if you look closer, it does seem to be the same fabric that they actually used for the Sunny Junior High doll, because she also had a translucent looking jacket, but her fabric was much more flexible and much more it was less robust. You could actually pose the doll and it would stay in the pose. So I do think this jacket is going to be made out of that same material, and it's not going to be as, you know, robust, and it's going to make it hard for posability. So thank God for that. And on top of the jacket, which is just, you know, clear, and there's some white stitching all around it, we have a lot of patches, a lot of stickers, a lot of patterns stuck on with sparkle, Rainbow High, and yeah, a lot of patterns, like especially on the torso. And then we have a silver zipper, and it looks like she has a hood. Does she have a hood in the back? I'm not sure. It kind of reminds me of like a raincoat, you know, but like kind of, again, more like trendy, kind of like a trendy version of a raincoat. And we can even see the little the strings at the top. They're orange, and you can see them go through the loops because obviously the whole material is translucent. So you can actually see the strings go through the jacket. That's really neat. And of course her long nails, I think they're probably the same hand mold like the Storm Twins, but maybe this is like a new hand mold with even longer nails. I can't really tell because there's no like painted on designs on there's no like, she doesn't have her nails French tip painted, so there's no like designs to take up space. So maybe that's why they look longer than the Storm Twins nails, or they are just longer. I don't know. but either way, they look fabulous. They're super long and orange, and she's holding her phone. The phone case also has the same pattern like the jacket, and she even, I guess she has an iPhone because she has like the 4 camera lenses on the back, and she's holding her little water or Slurpee, whatever, slushy in the other hand, which is a recolor of I'm pretty sure it's a recolor from one of the accessories from Shadow High Series 2, but just an orange with also a different pattern, or maybe it's a new accessory piece, I'm not sure. And then her dress underneath, I didn't notice this before, but it is a sleeveless dress. She doesn't have any sleeves underneath that are part of that dress, which honestly makes redressing so much easier for the jacket specifically. And then it's her turtleneck, so it goes all the way up to her neck. I love that. And then the little cutout portion right there on the upper torso, we can see it has a R logo in silver as well. I love that touch. It does give a nice little emphasis on the design of the dress, and then the ongoing fabric, the texture of the dress, I love it. The belt as well, it's also like a translucent material in plastic, and we can see some painted details in silver, some buckles, some loops, and it goes down some, and some straps go down on the front. And yeah, I think the dress, honestly, like the closer you look at it, the details and the belt, it really just speaks for itself. It looks awesome. Even if it is just one layer, it really just, it's so totally, it works for her design completely. Honestly, if you would have asked me which character, which doll they would have shown first to tease this upcoming line, I would have probably said Victoria or Olivia, just because they are big, fan favorites as of right now. I wouldn't have thought about Michelle, to be honest, but they picked Michelle, and I'm glad, because she has been in a crossfire. She has been a talking point due to her hair, due to her looking very similar to Coco. So I'm glad that she was highlighted here first to promote the upcoming line, because it really does show it showed me at least that she does look very unique in her own way, with the hair, her retro style, the jacket, and just her whole look is definitely very unique. Oh my god, that's right, and today is the 1st of February, so it makes complete sense that they would start promoting this upcoming line as of right now with these pictures, and hopefully we'll get a group shot up next, and maybe some more information about which what line is this called, like what should we call this, because we're all just unanimously calling it Series 5, even though it's unofficial. So but that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the adulty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.